Hello, my friends. I am Master Boone Brown, Ancient Ways Martial Arts Academy, and this is your Monday Insight. And so today I thought I'd talk a little bit about coping skills. First, though, it always surprises me when we have people that come to sign up or sign up a family member, and they act like we're bamboozling them or that we're lying to them when we say that this is going to change their lives or has the potential to change their lives. And I guess people get used to, lying salesmen, and they assume that we're lying too. And the reality is, all you got to do is ask any one of our 300 plus students, especially those the black belts and the family members of the black belts, and they'll tell you, that it's changed their lives for the better. But along with that, guys, I can tell you kind of why too. First, though, let's go back in time a little bit. I used to be a recreational therapist working in a psychiatric hospital. And while working there, I can say that the majority of patients that were in there were people just like you and me. They just had something that you and I might hopefully have. They didn't have good coping skills. And so when life threw big problems at them, or big challenges at them, they resorted to something other than being able to cope with it and plan for a solution to their problem. They resorted to something else. The majority of them were resorting to drugs or alcohol, or they would slip into depression, or maybe even attempted suicide. Now, you and I both know people that just have really terrible coping skills. The smallest thing sets them off, and they're super dramatic about it, and they stay in a negative state because now they've been in a negative state for so long. That's their identity. That's who they are. Look at me, all the things that are wrong with me. And I feel bad for those people, but what they need is good coping skills. Coping skills start when you're a child. They can be brought on when you're an adult, but it's much easier when you're a kid. And so here's how we do it for people here. Let's say that you're a kid, you come in and you see these people throwing these awesome kicks and punches and doing these cool things with weapons, and you're like, wow, I can't do that. Of course you can. That's why you come to learn to do that. And so we get them into class, and we teach them how to do it, and they can't. And then they try again, and they fail. And then they really fail, and then they want to quit. And if you don't let them quit, they're eventually going to get it. How good is that going to feel? It's going to teach them perseverance. It's going to teach them work ethic. It's going to teach them to trust you because you pushed them to make sure that they could accomplish it. It's going to give them respect for you because you knew something they didn't know, that they could do this, even though they didn't believe in it. Now, along with that, though, martial arts does a much better job, I think, than most recreational therapies because there's a reward system built into it. Every time your family member gets out here, or you get out here and you learn something new, we slap a tip on your belt. You get that cool tip. And I know it doesn't seem like much, but guys, it's a big deal to us as martial artists. I got my next tip. Cool, I'm not left behind. I'm ready to go. And then every 3 months we get a new belt. Now, once you're a black belt, the belts come a little bit less frequently, but they're still there. And you're still getting positive feedback and positive reinforcement from the instructor, and you still see that improvement. Here's the cool thing. All of us are going to want to quit at some time or another. I did. I wanted to quit. And I made it through that tough spot thanks to my family supporting me, pushing me, and encouraging me. Now, if I had quit, what would I have accomplished? Let's listen. Let's think about this a second. I would have accomplished, I hear crickets. I would have accomplished nothing, right? I mean, and how would that have been for my ability to cope with things? Because what I've learned to do is that when things get tough, you quit. Right? And so instead, my parents kept me going, and they pushed me and pushed me and pushed me and motivated me and ensured me that I was doing a good job and were my biggest cheerleaders. They made me feel great for continuing. And eventually I got my black belt. And guys, I didn't go up to my mom and dad and go, darn you for getting me my black belt. Instead, I gave them a hug and a kiss, and I thanked them for this. And I thank them every day. Mom, Dad, I know you're watching. Thank you again for helping me to accomplish this, because without you, it wouldn't have happened. Now, guys, think about your child. Right now, it's the middle of the semester. A lot of people are beginning to go, oh man, it's so far to graduation. It's just a few weeks away, actually. I think we got 4 or 5 weeks left till they get their next bell ring. And so all you've got to do is be their cheerleader. Now, you want to ensure that your child gets their black belt. I got it. It's easy. Enroll with them. A guaranteed 100% chance they're going to get their black belt if you're doing it too, because you're putting the importance on it that we want them to put on it. Number 2, if you can't do class for whatever reason, I guarantee you're wrong, but you can't for whatever reason, be here and watch them in class. Give them a thumbs up, give them an okay sign, give them a wink, whatever it is that they're doing, whether you think it's good or not, be their cheerleader. Don't correct them. That's our job. You're here to make sure they are excited to come back next time. Now, if you can't be here to watch them, I get that. Some people are busy and they just can't be here, but make sure that when you pick them up in the car that you're asking how class was. Tell them you're proud of them. Tell them that you're so happy that they're doing this and you're looking forward to them getting their black belt. If you put that level of importance on it, then they will too. Okay, so just make sure that you're staying positive. You be their cheerleader, let us be their coaches. Now, if you're running into a tough spot right now or anytime when your family member is struggling to get to class, guys, give me a call. We're here 24/7. If I'm not here, it comes to my cell phone. And sometimes I have people going, Master Brown, would you tell Jimmy to eat his broccoli? I'm like, sure, put him on. Jimmy, eat your broccoli. Say, yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'll eat my broccoli, sir. And that's, yeah, hey, whatever you need me to do, I'm here to help. That's my job. But if you need our help to get them here, we're going to give you a booster class. It'll be a little private lesson. Get them super excited about being back in class. Show them that they're doing some great stuff and that they're capable of even more, and encouraging them to go further. And we're going to get them to black belt. With your help, we're going to get them to black belt. How is that going to feel for you? And what is that going to set as a precedent for them for the rest of their lives? Guys, I'm Master Boone Brown. This is your Monday Insight. See you in class.